Wout Weghorst might have thought his agent was joking when he informed him of Manchester United's interest in January. However, after the dramatic departure of Cristiano Ronaldo, Erik ten Hag wanted to strengthen his attacking options and, with limited transfer funds available, he turned to sign Weghorst on a short-term loan, as he already knew the player. The only problem with the move is that Weghorst was signed to score goals, and yet he's managed to find the back of the net just twice against Nottingham Forest and Real Betis. Both goals were rebounds during his time in Manchester. Weghorst, who links play well and works hard, has provided value out of possession, but he crucially hasn't been a goal threat, although his lack of attacking quality didn't stop Ten Hag from starting him in every possible match until this week. The centre-forward signed on loan on January 13 and he made the starting team for 19 consecutive games until an overdue demotion to the bench for the visit of Brentford to Old Trafford. Weghorst was utterly anonymous against Newcastle in the Reds' disappointing 2-0 defeat at St. James Park last weekend, and his performance in the North East proved to be the straw that broke the camel's back regarding his starting role. Gary Neville said Weghorst is not good enough to play for the club after that defeat against Newcastle, and Ten Hag said about those comments, "I also saw another comment from Gary Neville when he reflected on the performance of Wout. He said, that with Wout we are quite successful, and I think that is the evidence, so that is what I can say. I am happy with him." Ten Hag has consistently defended Weghorst this season, which is unsurprising, but his admission last week about potentially making the player's stay at Old Trafford permanent did raise eyebrows, considering his record in front of goal. Of course, he could stay permanently, and I think he is doing a lot of elements of football I like, doing them really well. And he's doing a really good job for us, Ten Hag said. Pressing. He is the leader of the process in pressing, starts the press. Very good in backward pressing. He is taking up positions, his link-up play he's doing really well. He is making good movements, making space for others, so he's also good in set plays, so he is really contributing to this team. I think after Christmas we played 25 games and we lost 2, and he played almost all of the games, so he is really part of the success. Weghorst is clearly a favorite of Ten Hag's, but even the boss could not justify his selection against Brentford, as he played Marcus Rashford down the middle, with Jadon Sancho coming into the side at the expense of the striker. Although Sancho's display in the gritty 1-0 win against Brentford was indifferent, the front line was undeniably more fluid and interchangeable with Weghorst not starting, and that's something Ten Hag wants from his attacking players. The word dynamic has regularly been used by Ten Hag when discussing his ideal attack this season, and Sancho, despite not making a strong impression in midweek, contributes to a fluid front line with Rashford and Antony. Ten Hag has confirmed Anthony Martial is still not fit enough to start matches, so that leaves a decision between Sancho and Weghorst for Saturday's clash against Everton, where it's possible the latter will return to the starting team. It seems wise to give Sancho another chance, but if he's moved back to the bench, he can't have any complaints.